for cooking with wine, we must visit Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurants in Palm Beach Gardens. They've got 1 million locations throughout Florida. Well, not actually 1 million, but a lot of them. And if we're talking cooking with wine, we've got to come to the source. So I'm here with Chef Steven at the Gardens Mall. What a great location this is.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a wonderful area. We're happy to be here. We've got some great clientele, and let's talk about some wine today.
Oh, I can't wait. And this is like one of my favorite topics anyway, but you've got some amazing wines. I've been fortunate enough to be here a couple of times before.
Wonderful.
So I'm really excited about this, and I'm about to join the wine club, because that's a big deal.
Perfectly, absolutely. We've got the largest wine club in North America at over 380,000 members.
Wow.
It's a membership where we come in and we offer a specific wine of the month for all of our wine club members. Changes every month just so we can keep it fresh for everybody. You offer some discounts inside the restaurant as well. It's a great place to be.
I know, but the best thing to do here is to drink and eat. So let's get started. Let's
Awesome.
try some wine first. How about that?
Absolutely, Pam. So we got 4 different wines here. We do have over 45 different varietals that we manufacture ourselves in Chicago, Illinois, in Bolingbrook.
Okay.
We buy grapes from all over the country, all over the world. We do international. We also do domestic as well. What we're going to try right now is our Cabernet Zinfandel. That's what we're going to cook with today too. So
That's
I figured we can take a look.
actually one of my favorites.
Perfect.
The Zin. I love that nice fruit bomb kind of feel.
Yeah,
to it,
fruity, jammy, adds a little pepper and spice to it as well.
Ooh.
What we're going to do here is we're going to decant the wine to help open it up. It helps remove any sediment that might be in the wine as well. And then we're going to taste a little bit today.
Well, that's always the best thing to do, but I never have time to wait for the decanting process, so I'm glad you're doing it for me.
Absolutely. So these decanters we can bring to the table as well. Anytime you order a bottle of red wine, we'll bring it to the table. It's kind of a self-service piece to it, which is super nice. It's a great little talking piece.
And it's got nice gams.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Wow, that nice peppery.
Oh, that is good. I can just imagine too after it opened up a little bit.
Absolutely, it sits for a while.
Well, that's going to be good to cook with. Okay.
We also have our Barrel Reserve, which we do once a year for our wine club members. It is a variety of 5 different red grapes that we use. We do an international wine here. It's a Zonda. It is from Argentina and Chile. And then we have a Tempranillo over here as well. So like I said, we do some domestic versions as well as some international versions so we can keep it live for everybody.
Well, back to this Cab Zin. All right, what are we going to make with this? Because I'm thinking meat.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do some red wine braised short ribs today. This is the best, right?
And it's all with me. My husband might have a problem with that.
Well, that's all right. As long as you got a spare room, we'll be all right.
All
Wonderful.
right. Let's
Cheers,
go in
Pam.
the kitchen.
All right.
All right, let's get to the meat of the matter. That's a big piece of meat.
Absolutely. So we've got our short rib here. We're going to talk about the braising process and what it means to braise. It's one of the oldest techniques in cooking. And what you're doing is taking a piece of meat that is normally tough, and we're going to sear it, give it some great caramelization, and then we're going to braise it in liquid to get it nice and tender for us, okay?
All right, someone should have told that short rib he's not so short.
Not so short. So we were just talking off air a second ago about seasoning and how important it is to make sure that you season all your food as well as you can.
I know, it makes me crazy. I love a well-seasoned piece of meat.
All right, so plenty of salt and pepper. We've got our hot saute pan here. And you know it's ready when it starts to bubble like that for you, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna get that nice brown color on it, and when you caramelize something, you're gonna bring the sugars out of the meat or out of the product that you're using, so it makes it a little bit sweeter than it normally would be.
Right.
All right, so now that we've got it caramelized, we're gonna add our mirepoix.
That's a nice thick dice.
Yeah, you want it nice and hearty. You don't want it to melt away. You're gonna be cooking this for about 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
So the smaller you cut the vegetables, the faster they're gonna cook.
Yeah.
And then they just disappear in the sauce.
I got
All
you.
right?
It might as well be a vegetable soup.
There we go. Let's add our garlic. All right.
My favorite ingredient.
A little bit of fresh thyme as well. Fresh thyme is the best. I mean, dry thyme it's okay, but it doesn't have that pop that fresh does, okay? Like I said, we'll take a little bit of our tomato paste. All right.
You don't need a lot of that.
No, you really don't. A little goes a long way when it comes to that.
But it does make a difference when you don't add it.
It does. The sauce is really bland at that point, and it doesn't have the color that you're really looking for. You'll see when we do the finished dish that tomato paste really helps with the color of the sauce when in there. So as that's going, we're going to take a little bit of our red wine, our Cabernet Zinfandel,
Perfecto.
and we're going to deglaze the bottom of the pan. So when you deglaze something, when you saute something, little bits of food get in the bottom of the pan, and it's called fond. It's this fancy French term that we all learn when we go to culinary school. And so when you deglaze with the red wine or any sort of acid, any acid will do, you're going to lift those food particles off the bottom of the pan and add it into our sauce.
I just call it the good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
That's
the
what's
good
on the bottom
stuff.
of the pan. The good
Right.
stuff. Very fancy.
Yep. So as that reduces down, we got our stock mixture.
Okay.
And this is going to be the base of our sauce. Okay.
That's perfect. It smells amazing, guys. You gotta smell this.
Finish with a couple bay leaves. All right. So the key here with the braising liquid, this is what the meat's going to taste like.
Right.
So if this doesn't taste right, or it's too salty, or it doesn't have the right flavor, finished product's not going to be right.
Right.
All right. So.
Chef after my own heart.
Like maybe a little more salt.
Okay. See?
There we go.
You are my kind of chef.
We'll take our short rib, and then we're going to get this bad boy into the oven.
All right, here we go.
The magic.
The pièce de résistance.
So these
Look at that.
is our finished product, right? So you've got our wonderful vegetables, nice and large dice.
Beautiful.
And then we've got our finished product that is almost falling apart.
I was just going to say, you're not going to get that
Can't be
thing
able
out
to
there.
get it out.
Do it.
There we go.
right.
People love our short ribs so much, we put them in 4 or 5 different of our dishes, and we try and come up with new chef recommendations that use them.
Oh, man.
We use it in a grilled cheese, we use it in a gnocchi bolognese.
All right, quit talking. I want to eat this thing.
All right. So when we finish it in the restaurant, we take a little bit of the cooking liquid that we had, and then we bring it to a simmer, and we're going to glaze the short rib as we come to pick it up.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Perfect.
That's gorgeous.
Yep. So we serve our short ribs with our Mary's mashed potato. So Mary was Tim's mother, or is Tim's mother, and so he named the mashed potatoes after her because she loved them so much.
So the owner's mom.
Yep. So
What
it's in the
better to
cannery.
name a mashed potato? That's like as comforting as anything.
Nice and hearty, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So as we're finishing this here, we've got our short rib nice and glazed. Turn it over one last time. Take it, set it right on our Mary's mashed potatoes.
The owner's mom's recipe.
Take a little bit of the braising liquid
Oh my God. This is so good.
right over the top.
Oh my God.
We also have our roasted root vegetables here. So carrots, parsnips, zucchini, red pepper, red onion,
Oh, they're gorgeous.
and cremini mushrooms, which are amazing.
Oh, I love them.
And then we've got our mustard beurre blanc. So it's a beurre blanc sauce is a white wine reduction.
Right.
And we finish it with some whole grain mustard and some fresh basil.
So you can put that on there too?
Come right over the top. Amazing, right?
I'm dying over here.
Is that Brooklyn?
That's Brooklyn. I'm dying over
And
here.
then some crispy onion strings to give it some height and some nice little crunch for texture.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, chef. Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurants. They create things like this from wine and beef and short ribs. I don't know where to start, but I want the whole thing. Get in here, chef. Have some with me.
Right. Absolutely.
All right. I'm on camera, so I'm taking a small bite, but I would really eat the whole thing.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
So tender, the fork just pulls it right apart.
Oh. And that beurre blanc added to it, oh my God.
It reminds me of Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon at home when I was a little kid.
Oh, I wish I grew up with you. The best thing. This is seriously on the top 5. Some of the best things I ever ate in my entire life. Cooper's Hawk Winery, Restaurants.